everybody. Welcome and welcome back if you're returning. I'm Priscilla, and I'm laughing because I am here today to do the Watching Booktube tag. I got tagged weeks and weeks ago by the terrific Randy Ray at the Literate Texan. I will link his version of the video down below. But I'm laughing because I just got all the way through question 5 and realized that I had not hit record. So, yeah, yay. It's been that kind of week. Yay, me. Oh, well, I guess we all have those days. Anyway, I think, we'll just go ahead and start over then at the beginning since you didn't get to hear any of my answers, my really well crafted, well thought out answers. Now I will probably just, ramble because the moment's gone. But you're used to that, so it's not a problem. It's not a problem. All right, so number one. How many channels are you subscribed to? I am subscribed to 210 channels. Most of those channels are booktube channels. Um, and along with like hiking, like nutrition, history, there's some music channels in there, things like that. But for the most part, most of the channels are booktube channels. I can't possibly watch all the channels. Uh, some of the channels are not all active anymore because I've got older subscriptions on there too. But yeah, it's a lot of channels. I try to, get to some maybe at least once or twice a month, but it just doesn't always work. But that's actually the answer to another question. So, okay. Number 2, when do you normally watch BookTube? I normally watch BookTube in the morning, um, like weekday mornings, and occasionally I will watch during the day, like take a break from working and watch one or two. Um, and then I also, yeah, on the weekends I watch more on the weekends. So I try to catch up on the weekends. I don't tend to watch at night. I don't tend to be on my phone or on my computer in the evenings. So unless I'm just reading my book. So yeah. Number 3, how do you balance booktube watching, reading, and making your own videos? Well, I would say that I don't balance them actually because yeah, I have not figured out that balance yet. I think one of the things I'm really looking forward to with the Read Your Own Books challenge, that which I guess I could have been doing this all along, but is really doing more book reviews and being more focused. I think by being more focused on my own books that I will, you know, I don't know, maybe that's fantasy. Anyway, I'd like to do more book reviews. My main problem is what happens is I tend to prioritize reading, and because I prioritize reading, I will read maybe 2 or 3 books, and then I haven't made a video, and then it starts to feel daunting. This thinking that I'm gonna have to do a video and try to remember back 2 or 3 weeks to a book that I read then, and will I remember the details? And I think it just I think it might be easier to do a vlog style where if I'm not releasing it, at least I'm sort of finishing up a book and maybe doing a short initial video where I'm reviewing, because I'm always thinking about you guys while I'm reading. I'm thinking about things that I want to tell you, things I want to say about the book, points I want to bring up, or even highlighting passages that I might like to read. And it all just kind of goes away after weeks and weeks, and I'm on to the next book and the book after that, and then life and work and all the other things. So I I think maybe if I just stopped and did it right away, it might be something that would work better, and then I could just compile them into one video, like a wrap up video at the end of a week. So there's my very long answer to that question. Number 4, is there a difference between videos you like watching and videos you like making? I really like watching review videos. I like watching weekly wrap ups. I like watching tag videos. I think you get to know people really a bit more with tag videos. And I just think they're kind of fun. I like haul videos okay. They're not my most favorite. But yeah, I think I like making all those videos too. I would like to make more review videos. But I enjoy making tag videos, and I don't so much like the weekly wrap up, but maybe that's just because I haven't gotten a handle on it yet. I don't tend to talk about the books that I'm reading while I'm reading them, but I mean, I like watching that kind of video, so maybe I should just try that approach as well. I mean, I think there's lots of possibilities. So, there we go. Number 5, who is the first booktuber you subscribed to, and do you still watch them? I'm not sure who the first booktuber I subscribed to was. I want to say her name was Katie, and her channel was called Effusions of Wit. And she read like a lot of literary fiction. I think she also read some classics. And her channel is still up. I'll link to it. She had a great channel. She kind of like disappeared, and then she made kind of a half-hearted comeback for a couple of videos, and I was really happy and excited that she might come back. I think that was like in 2021, and then she just disappeared again. Anyway, I really liked her channel. The other channel that I have been subscribed to the longest, and who is with us still, is our very own Eric Carl Anderson. I started following Eric when he was doing a book blog, and then I think he transitioned over to YouTube from the blog, and where he still does both, or was doing both then. And so he's probably the oldest subscription that I have, the person that I still watch. So, and I just love his channel and just love listening to him talk about books. Oh, let's see. Who is the most recent booktuber you subscribed to? I just subscribed to, hang on, I have it here. I have to look. I just subscribed to Nikel's Nook, who put out the sweetest Booktube newbie tag where she said, her title was like, I was lonely, so I joined Booktube. And I just and I mean, clearly I was not the only person to say, oh, because I think when I watched her video, I think it was a day or two ago, actually, and she had like a few hundred subscribers, maybe. She was in the hundreds. She has over 2,000 subscribers now, which is just really amazing. I started looking out the window, sorry. Really amazing in terms of the response from Booktube, and how fantastic is that? Really wonderful. But she reads literary fiction, and she reads a lot of Black authors, Black history. So I think that her channel is going to be terrific. She's got a great, calm, and friendly manner in front of the camera. The other one I just recently subscribed to is Bookstalgic, and her name is Farah, and she also reads like literary fiction, contemporary fiction, classics. She's been on Booktube for a while, but she just did the Booktube newbie tag, and she popped up in my feed a couple of days ago, actually the same day as Nikel. So I just subscribed to the both of them, and I will link both of their channels below as well. Okay, let's see. Share an old favorite booktuber. Well, I already talked about Eric. I think Sarah at Hardcover Hearts, I have been following her for a long time, probably since 2018, 2019. I mean, that's a long time for me. Who else? Oh, Olive. I think Olive I've been following a very long time also. I think I've been following her since, I want to say I've been following Olive since like 2015. Um, yeah. So, I mean, it's nonfiction November, and Olive's our host, and she's terrific. So, yeah, that's my old favorite. Share a new favorite booktuber. Oh, a new favorite. Hmm. Oh, that's a tougher question. Um, I went down a rabbit hole. She's not new, but she was newish to me. And by newish, I mean I had watched some of her videos and then subscribed and then like not watched. And then I went back and then just like a week or two ago was kind of binge watching. And that is all D Books. Um, And she's been on Booktube for a long time. And like I said, I think I subscribed to her back when I first started my channel, just because I think I had learned about her through Heidi at My Reading Life. And I had watched like one or two of her videos and thought, oh, this is so cool, and like subscribed to her, and then like not gone back and watched, and she popped up in my feed, and so I went down a little rabbit hole. So she's not new, but she wasn't even technically new to me, but kind of new again. And yeah, I really love her channel. And for those of you that don't know, she teaches, I think English is, she teaches everything. I think her specialty was English as a second language, but she lives in China, and she's teaching first grade right now. So at an international school, but she just has, we have similar tastes in books, but she also just has wonderful video of where she lives and works. That's just such a cool thing to see. So yeah, all D Books. Okay, let's see. What is one of your booktube pet peeves? That's kind of a tough question, I think. Um, I have I have booktube pet peeves. I have booktube pet peeves, but I think most of them are just because they're my peeves. I don't necessarily know that I want to share them. I don't want to be like rude about what other people are doing with their channels, um or rude. I want to rude, disdainful, or I don't know. Uh, but there are definitely things that booktubers do that kind of can irritate me sometimes. But I feel like what they don't matter because if a booktuber's doing that thing, then I just won't watch that particular video and I'll move on with my life. From the standpoint of being a booktuber, one of my booktube pet peeves is definitely not having enough time and always feeling like I could just go on and on and on about books, and that, like if I'm doing a review video that I really want to talk and I want to get down into it and be in depth, but I really think that for the most part, people aren't interested in longer videos. And I get it. I get it. I will watch longer videos and I will watch them in parts. Um, and I enjoy, sometimes I'll watch the whole thing and I enjoy kind of getting absorbed. But I understand that there's, doing this tag because obviously we're here on BookTube. We're all watching BookTube videos. There are a lot of videos that we want to get to. But I think that's probably my biggest pet peeve is that it's like I don't always feel like there's sufficient time, and I wish the videos could be longer, but yeah, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Let's see. What have you learned from watching other booktubers? Oh, I mean, countless things. I've learned that there's no one way and there's no one right way. I think that's the most important thing that I've learned from other booktubers or watching booktubers is that there's no one right way to have a booktube channel, no matter what anybody tells you. You should do your own thing, and that you can also change that thing. That if you start out doing something and it's not working for you, you can change that, and that the people who are really there for your channel and are interested in you will stick around, and otherwise they can move on to something else. And I think that there's probably an ebb and flow to booktube, um, just like anything else. And so it's important to pay attention to the people who show up for you and just forget about the rest. You know, don't worry about that so much. I think those are probably the biggest big picture things that I have learned. Um, and I think I've taught myself to look at the camera. It's only taken me like 8 months. So yay me, gold star. Okay. And that's it. That's it. The final thing is to tag some booktubers, and I am not going to tag anybody because I think I may be one of the last people on Booktube to do this tag. If you haven't done this tag and you have a channel, consider yourself tagged. I'll just say that. If you think this would be a fun one to do, then please by all means hop on the bandwagon and get it done. And that's it for me. Yeah, so let's see. What's up with you guys? This is one of those tag videos where it's hard to throw it back at the audience, but who are some of your favorite who are some of your favorite booktubers? Let me know who some of your favorite booktubers are. And who have you been subscribed to the longest, or who have you recently discovered that you would recommend to me? I would love to hear. Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. There we go. There we go. All right. I'm gonna end this. Gonna go start my Friday, and my Friday evening. The real Friday starts at 5 o'clock, and I hope that you are having a good day out there or having a good evening if you're ahead of me. And I will talk to you again soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Take care. Bye.